Hello, thank you for joining me on my channel, Kate May Modern Day Mystic. I'm going to talk a little bit about Mercury in retrograde. Everybody seems to panic when it's Mercury retrograde and blame everything on it, and it's not really as bad as all that, and it's, you know, it can be used in a positive way there. The main planet is obviously Mercury. Now these are from the astrology positive astrology cards. They are really good deck. Now the planet Mercury is mainly to do with communication. It's the ruler of Virgo and Gemini there. It represents communication, short journeys, your conscious mind, your logic. Obviously connects to partners or relationships quite often there. Anybody with Mercury ruling there usually are quite smart, quite clever. Not sure what house it fits in mine. I think it is actually Gemini in the 3rd house, I think, off the top of my head there. It helps you analyse data, it helps you to focus things, it helps you to get things in order and to make sure that everything is sort of crossing the I's, dotting the T's, if you like there. It's about learning, higher learning, teaching as well, and it's got a very strong influence around literature, around anything to do with communication. When it's working well, there's you know, education will flow, things will flow, everything will start to work. Now when it goes retrograde, basically what that means, and there's another card there, retrograde, and the planetaries there, it's when the planet starts to, or appears, it's only an illusion really, appears to go backwards. So what we think is going wrong, so you might find your electrics are going wrong, you could find your computer going wrong. My computer did actually go wrong, and I backed it up and it still went wrong. You might find that communication is going a bit pear-shaped and people are getting misunderstandings of what they're saying. You might find that your cards are breaking down, anything that's got mechanical things, or you know, things just don't go right, but it usually gets blamed on Mercury retrograde. The positive side of it is that it gives you a chance to re-look over it, gives it like a second go over it. So you can look at, I mean, everything's got a negative and a positive, and while it is frustrating, and believe me, it was frustrating, but it also has the positive that you can relook. Now I'm in the middle of writing a new book, so at this period at the moment I've decided not to continue the chapters but to go back over the old stuff, and that's what Mercury retrograde is good for. It's allowing you to go back and check that everything is okay. Where did you make the mistakes? Maybe you want to change a few words, so it's giving you that second chance over it. Now I've wrote a blog here. These are the planet cards there, which is probably too small to read really, but I have wrote a blog, so I'm just going to read out to you what I wrote here. Mercury retrograde. There are lots of different factors to consider, as with everything here. You know, depending on where it falls in your chart, what other influences, what other planets, lots of other factors. So this is very general there. The influence of Mercury retrograde is things going wrong. Typically electrical, communications, travel, logic, and information goes a bit pear-shaped. So it's best to avoid doing any of these if you can, or see where you can get a positive influence. This wouldn't be, and because we've got the new moon as well, you kind of want to do new things, but you're like a little bit pulled back there. So it's got a bit of a conflict going on anyway. Used wisely, I do believe it can be positive. Like I said, it can give you a second chance. If you've got goings on that require any of what I've just said about, then be very mindful there. I had a lady message me, and she said, I'm just about to buy a car, what do I do? So I just said, just double check everything. Make sure that you check all the fine print, that you check your insurances, you check the 30-day guarantee, whatever it is, that you just double check it all. Don't be aloof with anything, and don't be blasé with anything, for sure there. Communication can really go wrong, so anything where there is miscommunications, and again when I wrote this blog, because I put on there that I wrote in the morning, I did have a little bit of a thing with somebody, or they tried to with me, and I just thought, do you know what, I'll talk to you next week. So wait until roughly the 8th of March, and then you'll be in a better position to clear things, because it was really going around in circles. We really weren't getting anywhere, and she just wasn't listening to what I was saying. On reflection and on a positive, it's a great time to just go with the flow. Hold off what's important and don't stress about what needs to be done. So if you can put something off, this is a better time to just chill and just enjoy a bit of a rest period. It's almost the universe is time for saying to us, just have a little bit of a break. If you're always on the go, if things have been very busy, you know, we've had a new year, everyone's been very excited about new opportunities, new things, we're going to do this went wrong last year, so we're going to do this, we're going to do that. So this is like saying, the universe saying, just have a little bit of a break, take your foot off the pedal, slow down, and just chill for a little while there. Use it as a way of refocusing, rechecking, review and revisit. Slow down, take a deep breath, be flexible. If you have to start something new, use it to your advantage and re-look over detail. Go slowly and carefully, be adaptable and patient. Think long term, not short term. Use the energy to get the little annoying things done, like the clicks in your car, back up your phone, your computer. Look at areas which have been bugging you for a while. Address these areas and resolve any conflict. Be with like-minded people, so it'd be to your advantage to spend time, whatever your mindset is, to spend time with those people, that you're all understanding what's going on with the planets, so no one's jarred, everyone's just in agreement with it there. Unwind, chill out, take a little break, and everything will return to whatever normal is soon. So for us in our life, I've been redecorating my front room, but I couldn't quite get it right, so this gave me a chance to get it right. We've done some things in this therapy room, which has been bugging me for a little while. We've also made an office into the room, so rather than moving forward with certain things that we wanted to do, we've gone back and retweaked everything, and it's now starting to feel lovely again. So it's coming to the end of February now. What are we, the 25th of February now? So another week or two and things should start moving forward for you. But just enjoy the break, enjoy the rest, and try and find a positive way for Mercury retrograde rather than feeling anxious and not wanting it. You know, it's going to happen anyway, so you might as well embrace it and use it for a positive there. But it will, for some of it, it'll be worse than others, because it, like I said, it's going to depend on all your planetary aspects. It's going to depend on what house it sits in. Have a look, if you know your astrology chart, have a look at what house it sits in, because that, you can see that's the area that's going to be most affected, or where it might need the most attention. Thank you for watching. See you later. Bye.